Well, the Gor Mahia versus Ulinzi Stars game played at the Moi Stadium in Kisumu. Round 21 for Gor Mahia, 24 for the Ulinzi Stars side. And even going into the match, the Gor Mahia side had already taken the lead in the SPL Premier League table standings. The Ulinzi Stars side are in the 8th position. Gor Mahia is in the 1st position, defending the title. And they are at home in their second home in Kisumu. So having come from the international action as well, and with a lot of fiasco in it, the Gor Mahia side then start a very early one with a very early onslaught by the Gor Mahia side. Francis Kahata lays the ball square to Dennis Oliet. She notices that the goalkeeper is offline, tries to lob the ball over the goalkeeper, but that did not work for them. The Ulinzi Stars side equally tried to bring in the crosses from the right side. Enosho Chieng with a second chance to put the ball in the net, stopped by the goalkeeper Shaban Odoji. And at that moment, Odoji would look like the man who was going to be saving that side, the header, and then the return ball with a left foot shot that is blocked by the goalkeeper Shaban Odoji. That would give the earliest indications of what the game would be like. But this 1-2 combination, and ultimately the cross back by Dennis Oliet, was not put in the net by Francis Kahata. He would claim that he was being held by Omar Bongi right into the penalty area, and so he could not shoot straight. But the referee would have none of that as well. Scoreline is still at 0-0 at about this time, and then Francis Shakava pushes the ball further up for the Gor Mahia side. Kahata latches onto it. Dennis Oliet controls it. He notices he's got defenders close to him, goes on his left foot and plants the ball behind James Saruni. Just a push on 2 moves, gets the ball off the defenders, and he goes for a shot after the initial control, and the third touch on the ball is the one that he put the ball into the net with. Scoreline is 1-0. This is in the 46th minute, just after the resumption, after the halftime, that Gor Mahia take the lead in this game. And the left foot shot is what does it for the Gor Mahia side, and for the veteran striker Dennis Oliet. The man who's got the highest number of goals for Kenya's Harambee Stars as well. Gets another goal for himself in the SPL Premier League. Obviously, the coach is a very happy man, and the Ulinzi Stars side try to get a way into coming back into the game. Absolutely no touch on Enosho Chieng, and Geoffrey Ochieng actually sidesteps everything, but the referee is duped to believe that there is a penalty in this one and gives it. Of course, they challenge the penalty, and play is held for a little while. Mr. Simiu consults the first assistant and then gives away the penalty. Here it is again, absolutely no touch by Geoffrey Ochieng. It will be something that the referee will look at and wonder why he did give it. But the Ulinzi Stars side were bent on calling the referee onto everything they thought was a foul on their side, even when there was none. From the other angle as well, there's no touch by Geoffrey Ochieng. And Enosh claims that he has been fouled, gets a penalty for it. And then even argues more about it after the referee has been duped into giving it. Enosh steps up, takes his time, takes the ball to the left of Shaban Odoji. Odoji goes the correct side, but a little bit too slow to get the ball in. The Soldiers celebrate the leveling of the scores at 1-1 in the 59th minute. Well taken penalty. The goalkeeper goes the correct way as well, but doesn't get onto it. And that would restore parity in this game, much to the delight of the Ulinzi Stars bench that had, by that time, been devoid of Ibrahim Shami, who got injured. The rest of the game was spent trying to level the scores, with Dennis Oliet again trying to turn in a free kick from a header. It's punched off by Saruni, who at this time is blaming his defenders for leaving him bare every time. But Saruni would obviously give a man-of-the-match performance in the way that he parried the balls out, with Hassan Oktay issuing fresh instructions to his charges. Again, Dennis Oliet, who played the full game, is now countered up front by Tuisenge. Tries to go on the left. That appeal for a handball, totally denied. I think would later on find that it hit onto Bongi's side, and would probably not merit it being called for a penalty. Iguna sets up Oleche again, doesn't get there on time. James Saruni gets there earlier and foils that move that would have given Oleche another goal and changed the fortunes for Gor Mahia up at the top of the log. But his leg just falls short of that. Saruni coming out quickly enough to pick it up and denying him a chance. Of course, he was also being watched very closely by Bonaventure Paul Michuka. At full time, the scoreline is Gor Mahia 1 and Ulinzi Stars 1. They share the spoils in the Sport Pesa Premier League match.